there, boys. How are y'all doing with your aprons, huh? Welcome to Homesteading the Pioneer Way. Well, I had a problem with these 4-week-old boys and these 6-week-old boys extending themselves and running after the little girls and jumping on the little girls. And I've got one little 6-week-old girl that's been flagging. Hey boy, we ain't gonna have that. He's trying to get it off. Come here. I gotta make sure it works before I take him back in there. All of them seem to be doing pretty good except that one right there. He was pulling on one side of it and he's got it pulled over. I don't know if it's pulled over all the way or not. But anyway, I've put these little aprons on them. Tied the little aprons on. They seem to not be bothering them too much, all except that one. And maybe he won't do that anymore. Maybe they'll get used to him in a few minutes. But yeah, this one is 4 weeks old. And that Chamois is 4 weeks old. These other two are 6 weeks old. Well, will be Wednesday and this is Monday. So in 2 days they will be 6 weeks old. But this little stinker is 4 weeks old, and that one too. And I have seen both of them extending themselves several times and even sucking on it. So something had to be done. So I have put these aprons on them, and I put them as tight as I could. Don't want to hurt them, but I put them as tight as I could, snugly as I could put them. And they don't seem to be worried about it. They don't seem to be bothering them. They hear Mama. If y'all are good and keep the aprons on, I can take you back to Mama and the girls. But if you can't keep them aprons on, you've got to come back in here and I'll have to start bottle feeding you. And I really don't want to do that, these 4-week-old ones. The two that's 6 weeks old, it's time for them to be separated anyway. Wednesday they'll be 6 weeks. They're the smallest ones though. These other two just have Mom. And these had 3 on them. So they were smaller. These two right here just are the singles. So they can pee and walk around and do everything they need to do. They just have a barrier so they can't get on the little girls, hopefully. Yeah, I hear the mamas and the little girls hollering. So they're wanting to go back in there. But I gotta make sure y'all gonna be comfortable with these and it's gonna stay on. Yes, I do. I can't take y'all back in there and let it come off. And I'm worried now. I mean, they seem to be doing pretty good. Uh-oh. See, he's trying to get that one off of that one. Hey, what are you doing? It may not work so good after all. Hey! Well, it's still across this bottom. It's just because I've got them from one side to the other. I've got them from one side to the other. So if they pull it over a little bit, I don't think it's going to. Let me see. Let me see if it's still across the. It's still across him, I think, enough. Well, this may not work. I'm hoping it will. Come here. Let me get you. Alright. I got it back on. if they don't pull each other's off, they'll be fine. They don't seem to be bothering it themselves. Anyway, that's what's going on in the homestead today, trying to keep these little old bucks from being able to breed. So we'll see how it goes. If I can't keep them on, I'll have to just keep them in here and start bottle feeding them. Like I said, 2 of them are 6 weeks old, or will be in 2 days. So it's time they got off mom anyway. But these other 2 are just 4 weeks old. So they need to be on mom at least a couple more weeks, unless I just bottle feed. But as you can see, they're eating really well. They got plenty of water and hay. They got hay and they got water. And they've got a tub of feed, and they're all eating really good. So I'm going to check on them in a little bit and see if it's still on. And if they're still on and everything's okay, maybe I'll take them back in with mom and sisters. See you later, boys. So that's why we roll on the homestead. So till next time, keep homesteading. Go on, go eat you something to eat. Go eat you something to eat. Yes. Go on, Micah. Go eat something. Bye-bye.